Swingers Guide. What do you look for in swingers?
Swingers Guide, Chelsea's questions. What do you look for when you look at a picture of a swinging couple? What do you look at first and second?
Oh, that's a good question. So I look for what kind of person they are. I look for, am I going to have things to talk about with them? Because I'm not looking for a beautiful model. Those kind of people are just fishers. And they really are pretty self-centered. If you've ever been with someone that's really good looking, it's usually all about them. And the sex is usually pretty bad. So I'm looking for genuine, real people. I myself am careful about how I eat and try and lose weight. And I know my husband is too. And so I look for people that are healthy and that value that. I look for people that value kids because we have kids, and I look for what their interests are.
But in the pictures themselves, do you look for larger penises? Do you look for big boobs? Is there something that you look for physically?
I look for if I feel like it's a 2D picture, but I look to see if that's somebody, if we had stuff in common that I could be attracted to. That's what I look for.
So overall attraction or a specific thing?
Overall attraction.
This has been a great interview. Thank you so much.
Yes, it has.
Yeah. Is there anything you found out about yourself, sexually or otherwise, that you didn't know before swinging?
I found out that I'm definitely more than just bi-curious. That once I just let go and had a little fun, even though the swinging couple we were with didn't turn out to be in the end a good match, male to female, female to female, it turns out for us it was a good match.
Okay, so bisexuality was a surprise.
Yeah.
Pause for a second. Does bisexuality and your husband bother you?
I'll be honest, it did at first, and I thought, well, what is this double standards? And that's just a society saying it's okay for women to be with women, but it's not okay for men to be with men. And then you start realizing that, again, it's swinging. It's not a lifestyle. My husband's not going to go move in with a man. He likes women, and if he wants to experiment, it's a lot more common. And it's about not being afraid to express sexuality.
Does anybody in your family know you're a swinger, like your mom or your dad?
At first I hid it, and then one day I just said, enough, I'm not going to do this. And so I think I was a little bit maybe frustrated with my mom or something like that, and I just basically said it out loud, and I never corrected it. And she never brought it up because she's dated a swinger herself. And so it's kind of, some people just don't want to talk about it. And other people want to talk about it in safe, closed, woman to woman, friendship to friendship type examples. It's not something that we sit and spend a lot of time talking about with vanilla people.
Have you ever told somebody who was a close friend and it turned out badly or turned out well, that didn't know you were a swinger before, but you told them?
Actually, it's turned out pretty well every time. Like I say, there was that curiosity that I wasn't sure how they would take it because I didn't think they would. And then I finally just was like, well, you know what? This is me. So if you don't like it, then I guess we're not really friends.
Do you have anything you want to add to this?
Not that I can think of. I think we covered a lot of things on this topic.
dgminsights@gmail.com